project's on ferrofluids. And it's a ferrofluid that's a suspension of magnetic nanoparticles, which means that it is just, the nanoparticles is like the magnetic particle is flowing through the ferrofluid, and it makes the fluid to be magnetic. And here's some history of it. The overall field of research for ferrofluid is almost 50 years old, and it started with the first patent that started the synthesis of magnetic nanoparticle suspension by S. Papel in 1964. More than 30 groups have been coordinated in this field of research, and various fields of research. And this guy's, I read one of his articles. He's a student at Yale, and, well, a professor, and he started, like, he wrote an article on, he invented, like, a pump that pumps ferrofluids just by their fields alone. His name is Hussar. Okay, this is my experimenting. YouTube is acting up today, so I'm not going to be able to show you the video. It's just a video that taught me how to make the fluid, but it didn't really turn out well. This is some of my supplies while I was trying to make it. This is how it's supposed to look like, and this is what I came up with. Yeah, and then, yeah. My spikes. Okay, I started out with canola oil because in the recipe it said MICR particles, which is like the magnetic particles that makes it magnetic, and some vegetable oil. And I tried many different oils because I started out with canola oil because I didn't have any vegetable oil. And then I used vegetable oil and baby oil and even water. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to be. This is with the canola oil. This is with the baby oil. This is with the water, but this was a YouTube video, but it didn't turn out well. The results didn't come out the way I wanted it to, and I was going to finish it, but the time ran out by the time the project was finished. So maybe I could finish my project later on in the year, but we're going to start a new project for the fourth quarter, and hopefully that will be more successful than this one. And these are some uses in ferrofluids. It's used mostly for entertainment, but there's other things. See, this is a magnet, and then this is glass to hold the ferrofluid up. And that's how it looks like. There's it's used for electronic devices to keep them in place and for their magnetic attraction. And they're also used during MRIs for the medical field, and in optics for their light refracting ability. And importantly, it's used to even spot cancer. Yeah. That's all. Any questions? Thank you. Alex?
Does the oil make the points?
No, it's actually the point makes it like that's the magnetic field flowing through the fluid, and that's what makes the points when you touch the magnet to the fluid. Yes, Mario?
How did those spikes come out?
When the magnetic field flows through the fluid.
Why didn't you try to do the glass with the magnet under the?
Well, it's the same thing. I had the beaker and the magnets under it, and the only thing that showed up the results was there was like a little blob of the ferrofluid that I came up with. But I don't think the video that I got the recipe from was reliable. That's probably why I didn't get the results that I wanted. Yes.
Two questions. What attracted the electricity to try to go through it?
It's not really electricity. It's the field, and the magnets have the field to flow through the nanoparticles and just.
And what do interested?
Well, like when I got interested in the project, I want to do it. By the way, the projects that we do in his class, we usually group up, but nobody was interested in my topic, so I have to do it by myself. And so yeah, what was it? Oh yeah, I was interested in it, so because I saw that video and I thought I could make my own hair fluid.
So being creative.
Yeah, I don't know. I like experimenting. I like working with my hands. Anybody else? Did you have a question? Did you have a question? I saw you raise your hand. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. I guess that's it.